Howdy, this is Cowboy Bob, and as promised, this is the first of the Piltdown Superman podcasts. I'm setting this thing up in a video format because it's much more friendly for social media and for sharing and just for people to download or ignore or whatever they're going to do with it. My first attempt at doing this thing was just plain bad. I did a scripted thing and I recorded it, and then I realized I sounded like a Ben Stein character. Bueller. No. It's just, then I started getting some inspiration from some of the people that do audio and video and stand-up comedy or whatever. And these are people that I admire. I think, okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. Put some life into it. Put some personality into it. So I'm just sitting here behind my unregistered, unlicensed assault keyboard at a home computer with some freeware like Audacity where I'm laying down the audio track. Then I'm going to put it through Windows Movie Maker. My headset is something I picked up at the local store for about $20 or $30. So there's no high-tech equipment. I don't own a webcam, so you're not going to be having to stare at me talking to the camera. I don't think you'd want to do that anyway, so I'll just put up a picture for you to look at. If I make something more of a documentary, then I'll put up some things that are pertinent to the discussion and try to work on my timing. Once my skills develop and I get some more equipment, if I feel like investing in it and this goes well, then things might be changing. As it stands now, my goal is to have about 5 or 10 minutes of material once a week. Now that you're thoroughly unimpressed with my skill level and equipment, I'm going to get on and actually try to make a couple of points. I'm not fond of political correctness. In fact, I hate it. I think it's a cancer. It stifles free speech, and it's also used as a means of controlling people. What happens whenever you say something that somebody doesn't like, especially if you're a Christian or a conservative? They'll tell you,
I'm offended.
Well, that means what? That you're not able to control yourself and your emotions, so we have to shut up and not express ourselves because of your sensitive feelings. That's how I feel a lot of this stuff is going. Now, don't get me wrong, I am all in favor of being reasonably sensitive. I don't approve of huge volumes of profanity in front of the women and children. In fact, I'm not too fond of hearing it myself. But a lot of people are just hypersensitive. And I believe, like I said, they're using it as a means of controlling people. Where I work, they're promoting Halloween. It's actually, Halloween is a religious holiday. It is the most important holiday of the year for witches, Satanists, and various occult and New Age groups.
Second most important is May Eve, the end of April.
But they're promoting it. Here we go. We have Halloween. Let's all celebrate Halloween. Dress up. Do something for the kiddies. Guess what? I'm offended. I don't like Halloween, which would come as a shock to the people that knew me long ago because I was all for it. I would go and trick or treat in the middle of summer. But as I grew, I realized, no, this is a lot of occult significance. It violates my Christian values to promote fear and death, and I believe it's glorifying Satan. So I don't like Halloween. What am I going to do about it? It's happening at the workplace. Should I file a complaint with the human capital or whatever kind of group they want to call themselves? Write letters to the editor? If somebody out on the street or in the store says, Happy Halloween, what should I say? You Satanist! Get away from me! No. Even though I don't like it, I'm not going to just go and try to destroy it for everyone else. For that matter, there are people in the apartment just above us that they're not Christians. They celebrate Hanukkah. I'm not Jewish. Happy Hanukkah. If you say it to me, I'll say it back. Happy Halloween? Yeah, well, thanks. And I'll just let it go. That's the thing. I am not going to be so hypersensitive that I got to make a stink for everybody about it. The place where I'm working right now is trying to stifle any kind of religious expression. People have been told to take the crosses out of their cubicles. I've got a little creche scene that I put up. It's a little ceramic thing. I put it up there for Christmas. And I've been waiting for somebody to tell me to take that down. What they're trying to do, though, is actually illegal. We still have civil and constitutional rights. And if I get some kind of an email or official directive or something, take down your crosses or remove your creche scene or don't say the C word because somebody's going to be offended, well, then I'm going to be raising an actual fuss. I'll probably get in touch with the Rutherford Institute or the American Center for Law and Justice or the Religious Freedom Coalition. Hey, here's a nice one for the atheists. Way back when, Madalyn Murray O'Hair used her son as a pawn to get prayer taken out of schools. His name was William Murray. Now he's the president of the Religious Freedom Coalition. That's right, the son of the famous atheist is a Christian and a crusader for Christians' rights. But I digress. What we're talking about is that they're promoting Halloween, but telling people that they can't have their Christian or Christmas materials. Wait a minute, you can promote an occult religious holiday, so the workplace won't allow Christmas. We're going to have a holiday party. What holiday is that, Poindexter? We're getting together late December. We're exchanging gifts. We're having little banquets and celebrations. People meet together with their families. At the workplace, we get together and bring in coworkers. A lot of people work at home. We see them very seldom. So what holiday would inspire such activities? Yes, it's called Christmas with a capital C. It's a fabulous song by the Go Fish Guys. Brad Stein referred to the wussification of America. I think he's right. We're becoming a bunch of wimps because we're not willing to take a stand for what we believe in. Instead, we're going to let people nickel and dime us and say, oh no, you can't say the C word, you can't say Happy Christmas because somebody might be offended. Well, they're a little too sensitive then because, and to quote Stein again, you got to find his videos, put a helmet on, it's my country too. We don't need to let the overly sensitive people, which I really believe are just simply trying to manipulate us and gain political and social and cultural power for themselves. My advice is to take a stand and to not be intimidated.
Hey, Cowboy Bob, what does this have to do with creation and creation science?
Just the little detail that Christmas is the observed date for celebrating the birth of Jesus, where God became man and dwelt among us to redeem us. God, Jesus, the Creator, came here, humbled himself, and took the form of a man, died on a cross, and bodily rose on the third day. That's the importance of Christmas, and that's a very good reason for us to take a stand and not be intimidated by the political correct types.